Good morning. It is day 94. It's only like 5:30 in the morning and it's already pretty warm. I just took off my layers. I just have my sun hoodie on already. This is pretty as well over here. Kind of like fog or something. Beautiful. Yeah, I feel bad because I was like the first one to get going this morning, but I'm right in the middle. And yeah, I think that has to be the worst part about cowboy camping is if you don't all wake up at the same time. Like, I woke all of them up, I literally did. And one guy, Dr. Pepper, already passed me. Like, he started packing up real quick and he was out of there. But it still took me a little time. I think they all sleep in their high clothes, which is so fair. That's not a gross thing. It's just I don't, except for my shorts. And so I had to like change, and yeah, I just feel like I was loud with, your sleeping bag and rolling up your pad and stuff like that. But I think they're all very kind and gracious. Anyways, first night of cowboy camping was amazing. It was practically a full moon last night, and as it was rising, it was bright orange. It was just, it was like the perfect night to have my first cowboy camping out here on trail. Now I've only got 16.2 miles to the guest ranch. I couldn't be more excited. Today and the next 2 days, it's supposed to be like in the mid-90s, which is the hottest that I'll be hiking in ever. Like, even when I hike in my regular life. So, I'm trying to think through a good plan for that. I still want to make good miles, but I think I'm going to have to change some of my plans or something because it's so pretty. It's going to be way too hot. This is my morning. Oh, I love early morning hiking. I love it. Can't say it enough. Anyways though, so yeah, it might look like starting more and more at like 5 a.m. or so, which is fine, but even right now, I started at 5:15 and like, I was warm in 10 minutes, which is so different than yesterday when I was by the water and I was so cold. Anyways though, so yeah, should be a super chill day. Actually, I'm really excited because these guys, most of them, of the Mingays, are trying to get to the ranch as well to have like the all-you-can-eat breakfast or lunch buffet. And so that's cool. I think I'll actually see them there. I think though the guys that are stopping there are like much faster than me, and it is still 16 miles away. So there's a chance they might like be there, eat, and leave before I honestly even get there. But I'm really excited because yesterday I ended up doing 24 miles, which I was only going to do like 17. But I really had to push to that next water source, which that's where I slept at. That's where all of us slept at. And anyways, because of that push, I did 24, making today, again, so much easier to get there. Shouldn't have to hike too much in the heat. And, it just means like I get more of a rest. Like, I'll be there by noon for sure. And so now I don't feel so bad about like if I do leave tomorrow in the morning because I'm trying to beat the heat, then at least like I got half a day's of like rest and time off my feet, and yeah, I'm just really looking forward to that. So making today a little bit easier for me. Anyways, day 94. Well, look who I ran into again. How about right? Okay, so I've run out of storage entirely. All my videos from here are gonna have to be super quick until I can get caught up and delete enough. So here we go. It's day 95. Staying at the guest ranch was amazing. I camped out. It was $25 for shower, laundry, and camping. Everyone there is incredibly hospitable. All of the meals are homemade from scratch. Had some of the best biscuits and gravy ever this morning, and fresh fruit and pancakes. It was really quite delicious. I wish I could have had more film of it, but I don't have space. I got to see Ankles and 007, which was one of the sweetest reunions I've had on trail. I also got to see Kara and Luke. met a couple new people. It was really sweet to see familiar faces. The next 3 days are supposed to be over 100 degrees, and so all of us are kind of like worried about how we're going to handle that. I think a lot of us are going to do early morning hikes, stop for 3 or 4 hours, and then hike again in the evening, kind of like we did in the desert, but this is far, far hotter. My next stop is Mount Shasta, which is about 4 days away from where I'm at right now. However, that's doing 20 miles and more days. And again, that's really going to depend on how the weather is. I did my resupply at the guest ranch and I think I got way too much. My pack is quite heavy. It will be the first time that I'm going to be trying out cold soaking ramen. But also I've been really hungry recently, and so I think I definitely went overboard on how much food I have for the 4-day carry, but I think, yeah, it'll be fine. I'm not particularly looking forward to Mount Shasta because it seems like similar to Burney, it's a $10 fee to get a ride in with the same TA. So I think, yeah, I think that if I stay at the KOA, I'll have to ride a bike around, which is all okay. It's just, again, the spread outness of being in town when you're only there for 24 hours or less, and you just have so many chores to do, like editing videos. I literally edited videos yesterday for probably altogether 7 hours, and it's just taken so long because of how far behind I am. So yeah, that's how I'm doing. Day 95, excited to be on trail, but yeah, I think it's gonna be super hot today, so we'll see how it goes.
Makes it much less.
Burney State Park. I've been here for almost 5 hours at the Burney Falls Park. I'm eating an It's sandwich. It is just so hot, it feels like 99. It's actually 96 degrees right now. I don't know, maybe I'll leave in an hour. Ankles in 007 left like 2 hours ago. Yeah, I don't know, it's so hot. All right, I am being very brave. It is 4:30 and I am back on trail. So may the ice cream carry me at least 6 miles to my next water source. It's gotten quite smoky. Oof. Okay, I got to camp tonight around 9. It's 9:40 right now. I'm supposed to be getting up really early tomorrow, but I don't know. Yeah, it was kind of a long day, but all good. Good morning, it is day 96. I've been hiking for an hour already. It's going on 6:30. I slept all right last night. Yeah, today's the first day it's gonna get over 100 degrees, and then the next 2 days are supposed to be the same, so I'm hoping I can get like at least 15 miles by lunch. It was really smoky and hazy last night. Even in the middle of the night, I like sat up and I could just smell like a firewood. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, day 96. I still don't have a lot of space on my phone, so I won't say much. I passed Kara and Luke this morning. Haven't seen 007 and Ankles. I did not catch up with them last night, even though that was my goal. So they must be a bit ahead of me. It's been a really bushy morning. Quite annoying, honestly. Really overgrown. Yeah, I'm gonna stop for water in like 4 miles and keep going. First views of Mount Shasta. First time trying cold soaked ramen. It's not bad at all. Long water carry ahead. It's like about 11 miles, 10 or 11 miles. So I think I'm going to try to get there tonight for camp. But yeah, it's 12 right now, so the hottest hours are kind of coming up. So we'll see how far I make it. Okay, so I just saw Karen and Luke again, but I still haven't seen 007 and Ankles. I'm not sure if they would have passed Kara and Luke last night, because Kara and Luke said they didn't see them last night. I don't know where they are. Anyways, though, it's only 12:40, but I decided I'm gonna push on 4 more miles. That should get me there around 2-ish, and maybe from like 2 to 5 I'll stay up at that dirt road. It's supposed to have signal, so I'm hoping I can call Abigail. And most importantly too, I think it has shade, so I'm gonna try to get there and then just hang out for a little. The weather, it's like, yeah, it's heated up quite a bit. I filled up my water bottles all the way, so I have 2.5 liters. But yeah, I think I'll go ahead and push tonight to get to that next water source so I can have water before bed, because even last night, with how smoky and hazy it got, my throat was just so dry that like by the time I was in my tent, I drank like 3/4 of a liter, and I almost ran out of water last night. So yeah, I think it'd be good to be by water tonight. Make sure I can get enough, set myself up well for tomorrow. Yeah. Another smoky afternoon. Trail magic!
Crazy. That is crazy. Yeah.
But
Good morning. It is day 97 and it's around 5:45 a.m. I slept okay last night. There were so many deer at our campsite and they were just quite loud. Like Hobbs kept kind of like yelling out at them so they would scare off, but then they would just kind of come back a few minutes later. It's like weird this morning because I can still smell smoke. I see the smoke in the distance. Where I was, it was like quite cold, but then when I started to walk, it's like weird warm air bubbles I walk through. I don't know, the weather's weird. Today, my plan is to walk around 25 miles. I really hope that I can do that. I think I can. I think yesterday I went 26 something. Had amazing trail magic, which it was just so well timed. Like it was so bloody hot and it had been smoky and hazy, and then I got a cold Pepsi and the world was right again. If I do the 25s today, then tomorrow I'll only have 20 into Mount Shasta. I rallied the group and they're all down to stay at the KOA, so we will have smaller expenses. And right now this is the trail, just these bushes literally right there. So, all right, day 97. Today has been the most miserably hot day I've had on trail at all. It's the hottest of the three. I don't know how well you can even tell, but it's still smoky and hazy. It's 10 a.m. It's almost 10:30, I guess, and all morning it's been hot and humid and sticky. I mean, there's no cool breeze. I went down by the water. That's the coolest it was. I mean, oh my gosh, it's tough. That's tough. Tough to hike in. It's tough to inhale this smoke, even though it's not terrible. It's just consistent. Or constant, I guess is a better word. Anyways, though, my goal is to hike 8 more miles. It's all uphill from here. I went to the lowest point. So, and it's steady uphill. It won't be a problem. It's just so hot and so humid. There's not really good water for 10 more miles, so I'm gonna go 8 miles up, stop there, have lunch. I hope to be there by 1 or 1:30. And then 2 miles after that, there's a good water source. So I'm hoping to stop for lunch and stop at the top of that hill for like 2 hours at least. Yeah, it's been tough today. I mean, this is quite hot, like, and just smoky and hazy. But that's all right. I think today's supposed to be the last really hot day for like the next week. So just got to get through today. I'm in Mount Shasta tomorrow. We got this. Well, I've made it to the top. That was one of the hardest treks I've done in probably like 2 weeks at least. Like, I'm almost out of water. I don't even think I have enough to get me to my next water source. It's only 2 miles away, but it won't last that long. I need to eat, cool off, and then I need to quick get to the next water source. I can't really even say like how hard actually today has been. I think I've gone about 18 to 20 miles already and it's 1:20. So I've got the miles, but the heat, usually I mean, I've never come this close to being out of water and feeling like kind of sick about it. Like I feel kind of sick. I need a lot more water right now. So I'm gonna rest here for a little, eat some food. I don't know if I should drink the rest of what I have or continue to ration it until I get to the next water source, but I have like half a liter left, so. Okay, I made it to water. a sucker. Thanks, Mark, from yesterday. I'm feeling a lot more refreshed. I put my shirt in the water. Got my head wet, and I'm only going 3 more miles from the last water source, and that's it for today. I realized I had gone 21.5 miles by where I stopped to have lunch, and I only had like 3 miles left to where I was gonna camp, but now I'm gonna go to where there's water and camp. So I pushed a big day again. I'm guessing maybe 26 miles yeah, probably about that. Yeah, it seems like where I'm camping tonight is good. It's like Creek Cabin, so there's a lot of camp spots. It's a trailhead. I think there's a pit toilet, and I think there's a spigot, but if there's not a spigot, there's definitely like a river or a stream through there, so should be good for the night.